We're unmuted, James.
Hello.
Hello. Maybe boost myself up a little bit. Boop. It looks like my brother has Pokemon Y, so I will not be able to play that as I thought I was gonna do tonight. Oh well. In the world of Pokemon. I was like deciding what games I was gonna ask to play, but I'm also thinking of like what games I was gonna put on. Need to double check with a few things. Anyway, how you been doing, James?
I'm doing.
That's good.
How are you?
What?
How are you?
Fine. Didn't really do much today. Did you see the eclipse today? Or was that this morning?
Yep, not this morning.
Yeah, I got up early in the morning just to see it, and lo and behold, we just had clear skies just enough so I can actually see it. So it was a good thing because I actually got to see. I got like eclipse glasses and everything just to look at it. Just gonna double check a few things. Oh, you know what, James? Since you and I are here, I think it's about time we play two of the games that we have yet to play because of new levels. What are you feeling? Human Fall Flat or Escape Sim?
Let's see.
Because I was like double checking to see what games that I was like thinking, and I remember installing those because they both have new levels, and we have not yet tried either one of them.
Human Fall Flat, was it just the port level?
Yeah, that's the new one. And then the Escape Sim had a new Portal level.
Human Fall Flat, okay.
Huh?
Human Fall Flat?
Human Fall Flat? Yeah, we haven't tried that in a little bit, so let's try that. I'll change it to Human Fall Flat because again, it's been a little bit. I did not know who was going to be on right away. I know that usually when I stream, the beginning people don't join right away. Cool. And the question is this going to be okay with my audio? Ugh. Alright, so let me see my game. The curve games. Am I a little bit too quiet, Chris? Or are you just saying that just to troll me? Cool. Okay, so my controller is working. Question is the audio coming through the game or is it coming through the system? Hope you're doing well,
God,
Chris.
the music got really loud all of a sudden.
Yeah, it does that. It does that. Hope you're not dying, Chris.
It's like dun 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 dun.
And that's why I have to put it. Oh, whoops. Shoot! I resetted all my stuff. I resetted all my stuff by accident because I thought like the reset button was like all the way down, and I autopilot to be like, oh yeah, this is clearly thingy. Now I have to fix everything again.
Hello.
I blame whoever joined in for this.
Yeah.
Jackie, how you doing? I have full volume and you're barely audible. Okay, so that sounds like my mic issue. How you been doing, Jackie? Let's see. How was your stream today? I did catch a little bit of it. I think you caught like a yeah, you got your shiny Lapras. I saw that. Congrats on finally doing that. Yeah, I was like seeing some of it and I was gonna and I was like when I came back to do some stuff, I was just like, oh, you weren't resetting anymore. And I was like, yeah. Oh, you finished your shiny team. What's your shiny team again? I know you have a shiny Lapras. You said something about like a gas like a Gengar later. Shiny like shiny Venusaur was gonna be one, and I forget the other three. Hello, John.
Here's John. Discord has notified me, Nick, that clipping is enabled and my voice may be recorded.
Yeah. By the way, I blame you for all my puppets.
For what?
Oh, so I basically said that because my audio got resetted and because I accidentally pressed the default reset, I said whoever joins or joined gets blamed for it. So it's all your fault.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
I'm blamed.
Yeah, you're blamed. Let's see. Venusaur, so shiny, yeah. Some shinies are good, some shinies are disgusting. I'll be out there to be one of those people that they really need to fix some of the shiny looks on some of them. Venusaur.
And then there's the shinies that are just like slightly off color.
I hate those. I actually do legitimately hate those. Let's see. Venusaur, Flareon, Kadabra, Dragonair, Ghastly, Lapras, and that's the order I got them in. Ooh, nice. I mean, that's a pretty solid team. For those contacts, you're playing Fire Red, so it's only Gen 1 Pokemon specifically. So, and that's a pretty solid team. So, if Kadabra and Ghastly get traded, then you got a really good one. Dragonair is going to take a while, but Dragonite's like a tank in Gen 1. And I think it's still a tank since Gen 3. So, yeah. Honestly,
Dragonite's pretty tank, yeah.
I honestly say out of all the Eevee evolutions in Gen 1, I guess Flareon's kind of my least favorite look Pokemon, but I could see what the fire being really good in that time. I'm gonna trade some. Nice.
I like the looks of all of them, but in terms of battling, like, it really picked up in Gen 2 with Espeon being like super powerful.
Oh yeah, no. In Gen once Gen 2 hit, there was definitely favorites at that point. Oop, I don't want to do that. Dragonite good, but physical split did hurt it. But I thought the physical split didn't happen until Gen 4, I thought? Or was it in Gen 3? I forget. Okay, so the game is still doing that. Okay. But yeah, no, since you got your whole team, Jackie, does that mean that you're gonna actually go and try to beat the game? Like, now actually going out of a way to beat the gym leaders and everything, right? At least the ones you haven't beaten. Gen 3 split it better than 2. Okay, yeah. I know that Gen 2 tried to do it, and it's a garbage mess. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I'll finish up the game. Nice. How far are you going with the game? Because I remember trying Fire Red on an emulator a long time ago, and I couldn't get to the post game for some odd reason within my emulator, and so I just gave up after I beat the Elite Four. This was like years ago when I did it. I think Kyle, you were there for some of it when I played Fire Red for the first time.
This was a stream thing?
Yeah. I played it on stream before.
I don't really remember Fire Red besides us. Did we race Fire Red at one point?
We did race in Fire Red, but I also did my own playthrough of Fire Red.
I don't remember you doing a whole playthrough. Is that one you also did really late at night?
That was like really early on, like when I first started streaming on the weekends and everything.
Oh, huh. I know Emerald is a really early one, but I don't remember Fire Red really being a thing.
But I'm just walking around mindlessly right now. I mean, play the game at your own pace, just like any other game, and you'll get through it. Probably try and beat Elite Four. Yeah, and I wish you luck on Elite Four. Elite Four can be really annoying when you're not prepared. Yeah. We did play it randomized. We did actually play a randomized version like twice, I believe. Because I know that one time where we had the infamous like Will accidentally checkmark like what moves or something like that differently, or something like that. I forget what he did, and we hounded him for that. But then we also played another race. I don't think it was randomized. I could be wrong. But yeah, we played Fire Red on my streams a couple different times.
I think every time we've raced in Pokemon, it's always been randomized, either the Pokes or the map randomizer of Emerald.
Mm-hmm. That map randomizer was fun. I still want to go back to it.
That was amazing. We definitely need to do that again sometime.
Yeah, I still want to go back to it. By the way, James, I'm still trying to fix like my setup right now, so give me a bit. Yeah, also Jackie, just to give you context, there was this big mod that this YouTuber had helped make a mod to basically randomize an entire map of certain games, and we picked Emerald for it. And this is a map randomizer. So basically, anytime you change the locations, whether it be going into a building, going into a cave, like it actually has to physically change. You come out into a different door area, which then becomes like you have to figure out which place goes where, because you can suddenly end up in, like, for example, like you're like Professor, like if we do it like Fire Red, if you go to Professor Oak's lab, that door could lead you straight to the Elite Four, and you could be like, oh shoot, I am not ready. I don't even have my first Pokemon.
Yeah, it seems exciting when you're there at the end of the game, but then you're like, I don't even have anything yet. This is so dangerous.
Yeah. And there are the mod is set up so that you can not get like soft locked in the game. So there are a way to do it. It's just obviously, again, it's super complicated.
I can't remember if we did have that turned on, because I do remember in that race, like I was doing pretty well, but then in like the last like maybe 20 minutes or so, like I went through an area that got me like in a cave where I realized I physically could not backtrack because of like ledges that I jumped over. So basically I like accidentally screwed myself over very last minute, and it was really unfortunate. Not that I remember Will was completely destroying us that like entire race because he found multiple gyms very quickly.
Yeah. And I know, Chris, you were there playing with it. I know that Mike/Emoto played that portion too. It was me, you, Will, Chris, Mike/Emoto. I think James, you were playing with us as well?
I haven't done a race.
You haven't done the race. Weird. I thought you did.
Mm.
Let me just see. I can hear the audio. Yeah, that's definitely going to my desktop. Okay, yeah. This is gonna have to work like this. I hate when like this game does this. I have to restart my computer for it to work like this.
Mm. Oh no!
All right, going online. Yeah, and it's crazy, Jackie. I had to reset because I had a Doom loop. Yeah, like I think it's better now. And I do want to try a full playthrough because we've tried a playthrough of it. You know what? Actually, I want to go leave for a second. I want to change my video settings. I do want to change. I do want to try it again because like it was because we didn't get too far into it, and I want to do like a whole playthrough of it. So if we do like 3-4 hours of a session, and we could do it like beat the game in like 2-3 sessions, then it would be like a fun race because we didn't. All of us were not only trying to figure out the maps, but we were also trying to like make sure things work.
It's a very elaborate thing too. Like there's a recommended like pre-made spreadsheet that you can use to track like all of the door mapping, like what's connected to what.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit confusing to operate at first, so like it took a while before I really got used to it and like understood like, what door number or path number refers to what like place in a cave or whatever.
Mm.
It's kind of confusing at first, and then we started really getting used to it like a part way in. So if we did multiple sessions of it, it would it would go really smoothly as we get used to that.
Yeah, and like it took like the first 2 hours. It was mainly us trying to figure out um said map levels, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true. It starts off very slow paced, but then once you're more aware of like where things are, then you can make progress a lot more quickly.
pretty much, yeah. So it's like that's why I say like we should do like at least 2 sessions of it because first 2 hours we figure out the stuff, 2-3 hours, and then afterwards, then we can really start pumping out the race, and then we go like, okay, here's figuring out, and the next session. Supposedly, if we did the Excel sheet right, all of us would then be like, okay, this goes here, and it would just take like a hour to refresh ourselves, kind of thing. Okay, so I know that, yeah. So port is it's the new level that James and I haven't tried. We've tried every other mission.
Oh, I was about to throw you off quickly.
Hey. But yeah, either way, Jackie, I'm glad that you got your shiny Lapras. Glad it worked out.
Mhm. Mhm.
And actually, you can beat your first Pokemon game now.
Nice.
I had a shiny Graveler in my playthrough of Soul Silver, and it was like a really lame shiny. It was just like a slightly lighter shade of brown.
Mm.
I should report Justin. He's taking an unflattering picture of me. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. James, I was eating a chip and I was about to cough it up. What the heck are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
um, it looks
Wait,
like
on your
a
stream,
Princess
you're
Daisy's
wearing your
dress.
normal outfit, but on my stream, no, not my stream, my current point of view, it's the same outfit, but you're purple.
No, but why are you wearing a dress? And you're also
What?
bald.
Because I want it to be.
I guess James wanted to be pretty today.
Wait, okay, no, I'm gonna show you. You're like blue shifted on my screen. Oh,
So this game is called Human Fall Flat. So we're playing on Steam. Hold on. Okay, you know what? That's why I'm. Hold on, James. I'm gonna have to restart my game because my game is conflicting with both my keyboard and my controller. So I have to fix this again. So the game's called Human Fall Flat. Pretty much, it's a physics-based game. You see the you play these characters, as you can see, like you customize it in these white characters, and you play these random levels where you go through it and you have to solve puzzles by grabbing things or like doing some little bit of physics maneuvering and all that stuff. You can play up to like 8 people in this game, so it is a nice and fun little thing. Me and my friend Voidlord, or James, as we call him on stream. Oh, that's my outfit? Jesus.
I mean, as he's called in real life.
Yeah, I'm not sure why on my end, like, you're blue shifted for some reason. I don't know why. But on your stream, you're the same color as your character. Your outfit always is. But on my end, it just changed color for some reason.
Wait, isn't it Alt Tab? Why is my Alt Tab doing this? What the heck? Did my computer change settings somehow? Oh my god.
Did you update it?
I updated, but somehow my Alt Tab is not doing the thing I expect it to do. Yeah, but I've been playing this with James for like I think about 3 years right now. Why is this game doing this? I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's a bit annoying because this game's like, it doesn't like to work unless I restart my computer or something. This has been like the longest running game. Sort of. Technically speaking, there are a couple other games that I've been playing, like technically What the Golf is also a thing.
Yeah, they keep putting out like every 2 or 3 months. They're like, we made another level.
It's finished now, but Pokemon Emerald did go on for a very long time.
Pokemon Emerald.
You did some post game stuff really late, right?
Yeah, that was like my 3rd anniversary theme. I would still argue like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. While I've lost a lot of footage. It took like 2.5 years. God.
I missed most of that playthrough, so I've still like never seen beyond the story of like the first third of that game. Granted, I could still play it on my copy of the game that's now worth like $150 or whatever.
True.
Yeah, I didn't realize just how much like certain games that I owned as a kid just took like the bullet or the bubble, the gaming bubble that just popped up around certain games. Just like seeing people be like, "Hey, I found a copy of Ruby for like 200." I'm like, ooh, are people going insane?
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's at the trivia panel I went to for PAX, they had like a segment about guessing the value of certain games on eBay. Like it was like a panel of people who would guess. And they had one for like what's the value of a boxed copy of, I think it must have been a boxed copy of Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire, like just one of the two that's still boxed with the manual or whatever. And it was worth something like $500.
Yeah, that's
which is, I mean, I do
is.
still have my box of the Gen 3 games. The cartridges would need a save battery replacement to be like truly good as new. Like, I haven't checked in years, but I think the design of the Game Boy Advance cartridges was a bit better in that the game can still be played and saved typically. The only issue is that once the battery runs out, the only thing that's affected is clock-based stuff, which affects the ability to grow berries, and then that one cave in the game that has like high tide and low tide.
And it's also certain events specifically, I would say. I think there's like a couple events that you cannot do without the clock. But yeah, third generation games are notoriously expensive, and also the Pokemon third generation games are also the most pirated game, like bootleg game, because you can find so many copies of it. I know it's one of the easier ones to figure out if it's a fake copy or not, because I've learned the differences, but it's still rough. So, I literally don't know why this keeps happening.
If you want to try something else, we can troubleshoot it another time.
Oh no. I'm fixing it now, so don't worry. It is getting there. It's just one of those things. This game, I don't know why it's notorious with my setup for being one of the most annoying games to fix. Hey, Trenchcoat. Welcome. How you doing? I'm literally troubleshooting right now, fixing a thingy. How are you doing? Also, I like the Misty face. That's classic Misty face. Chillin', shiny hunting. You too as well? Yeah. I know that Jackie also got her shiny Lapras. So how's your shiny hunting going? You know about GBA play? I do a lot of collecting, so I do know quite a bit of info regarding like price wise of actual GBA games, as well as like how to know if they're fake or not. Oh, you got a shiny? What you're looking for? What did you get? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, everything looks set up wise. It's literally took like 30 minutes to fix a round. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this too, because that's gonna annoy. 20% Magnemite, looking for 5% Milk Tank in Crystal. Oh, so you're looking for a shiny Milk Tank, but you got a shiny Magnemite instead? Also in Crystal, Jesus. Nice. I never grew up with Crystal, but I grew up with a bootleg version of Gold and Silver. I do actually have one of the bootlegs in my possession, and I do want to ROM dump it because it's actually a very different Gold than like Vietnamese Crystal, for example.
That's funny that you grew up with a totally distorted version of the actual game.
Do you want to be a Gur or a...
Yeah, are you a boy or Gur?
Gur.
Yeah. I remember just like kind of random thing related to that of like bootlegs. I remember a funny story about Tim Schafer in a video with him, like the Double Fine guy, like Psychonauts and Brutal Legend.
My arm.
Like Like he for a time used to work for LucasArts, right? Like the company that made Monkey Island and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember in this video I saw of him, he like told a story about when he interviewed with LucasArts, and they like asked him in the interview like what LucasArts games he's played and is familiar with,
Mm-hmm.
and he named one, and they gave him like a weird look, and it's because the title he mentioned was actually the title of like a pirated bootleg of a certain LucasArts game, so he clearly played the pirated version of a game of the company he was trying to work for.
Yeah, like the story goes with my bootleg is that my mom is a flight attendant, and so I think she got them from like China, and because
Oh,
me and my brother, obviously really really young, did not know what the heck is a bootleg and everything. Assumed like these were actual copies of Gold and Silver. So it took a very long time for me to realize, because we had a manual that explained whether the what the Pokemon moves and items were about, so we managed to get through them and all that. So like we got through Gold and Silver. My brother had a 2-in-1 copy that unfortunately is gone forever because someone didn't return it to my brother, and it's sad, but I still have the gold one. And that one is like a bit wonky. I've been trying to get like a way to pull the file, but it's just a little bit loose, and I don't know circuit like fixing, so it's a little bit rough. I see, that's cool. I loved watching videos of bootlegs as a kid. Right now, I got a Game Boy operator you can plug in the cart, and it'll tell you fake or not. Yeah, I have that too. I actually have that, and I have a lot of stuff that is fake. I have a analog pocket that will tell me if it's fake or not, because it never plays like actual it will only play actual game cartridge and Game Boy operator. But I also wanted to get something that to play fake cartridges so I can pull something, and I bought something online that should do it, and it does have the capability of pulling files and game files off of cartridges, whether they're bootlegged or not.
Is this a coconut?
No.
I think I found. What is this?
I think that's like a pebble or something.
it's very large if it's a pebble.
Oh no. James is holding like a piece of poo.
Oh. Oh, well, I was talking about what James is holding. Like, it looked larger than a pebble.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, I saw what James had. But yeah, I should show you the bootleg Chinese Game Boy Advance games that I have. They're like the 50-in-1 cartridges or whatever.
Hold on. I'm gonna go grab the stuff I have so I can show you Trench. James, you solved the puzzle at the current moment. Presect and
I
you
don't
can
know what the
pick
puzzle
back
is.
up
We
the
have
puzzle.
barrel and we have coconut.
So GB operators should not work with fakes, which is why I got a separate thing. So just to give you like a idea of what I got. So yeah, I got the GB operator here. I don't use it fully. Hey Luigi, how you doing? I'm just explaining like to Trench a little bit of like what I got. So I have the GB operator because I wanted to play it like in case on like streams and stuff. I haven't utilized it, which I probably should a little bit in other cases, so I might consider doing some things with this. And here's my analog pocket. I put like different games, like right now is currently a Dragon Ball game on it. But yeah, obviously these two systems I cannot play like fake games on it, which is why I got like this like third-party cover-esque thing that has a chip in here that basically plays any like GB games, so ranging from the original Game Boy to GBA games. So and here's my man, I hate these Game Boy Color cart cases. They protect. I'm just gonna show you. This is the bootleg gold. as you can kind of see, if you don't know what an actual gold version it looks like, without opening up the cartridge, here's an actual gold version. You can kind of see how it looks official and everything. This is the bootleg version that my brother and I grew up with. This one is the one that has like a little issue because we have to push into like a certain area in order for the circuits to work. And again, like
that's pretty convincing, other than the color not being correct.
Yeah, like again, this was as a kid, as a 5-year-old kid, I had no idea this was a fake for a while. Like legit, this copy, like because the gold surrounding actually looked very foreign to me. It took me a while to get used to this because the gold and silver version, I only saw gray. That's why I never got used to this for a while. Yeah,
and it's like I think it's like the gold paint on the like the actual real one is like that's what they are in the US though, but like in the Japanese copies, the original Japanese releases, like red and blue actually don't have like colored cartridges. They're just like the normal gray color.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I have on my Japanese Pokemon Red copy. In gold and silver, they did give them the actual colored paint.
Yeah.
In Japan as well.
America's a little bit different. Doing good. Currently practicing Deltarune Chapter 2 run through quickly. I still need to play that too. Yeah, legit. Yeah, so, I got legit Japanese crystal. It's got the title symbol on it. It's so sweet. With all my little Japanese shinies on them. Nice. Yeah, I collect the more like the American ones because I grew up with English and I can't read Japanese. So I wouldn't say the only Japanese game, but one of the only Japanese games I own is a full box copy of Red. I have everything in it. And I only wanted to get it because technically speaking, that Red, and I'm gonna get a green version later, but that Red is like before they updated the sprites with blue, which is what the American
Yeah, you got like
are.
the gold bat with the tongue.
No, go back with the tongue is in the American one. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
It's the very high looking Wigglytuff. That's the original one, and also creepy looking Mew. But yeah, that gold version I have is I've been wanting to get it down because I legit played it, and I know that I showed Emoto for it, and I've seen some of your Vietnamese crystal playthrough, Kyle, when I can.
Mm-hmm.
I can confidently say that this version is actually different from the Vietnamese crystal. So that's why I've been like wanting to put it out because it's slightly different. The wording is a little bit weirder since I don't know if it's clear or not whether the items and Pokemon moves are because I remember having a huge difficulty with them. And I had to use a guide for it.
Yeah, like we discovered in the Vietnamese crystal playthrough, like that ROM is actually the Japanese version of the game because it like they didn't change the yen symbol for the currency to anything else. It still has the Japanese yen kanji. And then we found the Celebi in the forest in that playthrough Crystal, which I think was Japanese exclusive.
It was Japanese.
Something.
It was Japanese exclusive,
right? Because I've never actually like owned or played all the way through an actual copy of Crystal. I always just had gold.
Coming in.
One of the tiny beers.
I came in. James, you're not allowed to. Nope. Get out my home. Get out of my home, woman. Woman, get out of my home.
I have an axe.
Well, don't ask me a question and get out of my home. Get out of here.
Okay.
Go.
Doing a whirlwind attack.
No. Get out. Don't make me throw you out, young woman.
I have a proficiency with axes.
Roll a d20. Chris, you have to judge this.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
But yeah, no, and also one thing why I also want to try this bootleg gold version is because I also know that Kyle and I tried this before, and we tried to do a randomizer with Vietnamese crystal.
Or you can take the furniture with you.
But it kept breaking every time you caught a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a very unstable copy of the game. I guess because it's bootleg. Like it. But what we discovered is that every time you caught a Pokemon in the randomized one, like it would cause such a crisis in the Pokedex that the game would crash.
Yeah. So that's what I theorized is that I wanted to know if my copy of gold would work better as a randomizer, which would be more funny because while we won't get like crystal or anything, it would be funny to randomize that because then it will be completely different moves. We won't understand everything, and then Kyle and I would have to guess what everything is without a guide.
Well, you have the animations to know the moves.
Well, not except the items though.
Yeah, that you just kind of had to wing it. It's like what we encountered with Vietnamese Crystal, where like there were certain items that would break the game if you even like examine them. So we had to like make a list of like the danger items to never do anything with.
Oh, they opened the door. How did you open? Oh, you just broke it. Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a D14 on a D20. I don't know. I don't know if that's a pass check. Chris, tell me.
If
You-
I'm a noble one with a proficiency in axes, does that hit?
If you have a proficiency with axes, there's a high chance it would hit.
Mm,
But your proficiency could just still be 1.
mm.
Pull the lever, James. Correct lever.
Oh god, that sound is bassy. Like that Bellico shake. Oh,
Oh, I heard that.
oh god, that like shook my headset. Oh,
Really? It did?
not quite, but like it was. Well, I could feel my eardrums shake vibrating. It was, oh god, I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
Long live the king. It's my wife, James.
That sound is horrendous.
What's this button do?
What is that? Why is it making like a? Oh,
I'm not even hearing anything.
that is like an aggressive. It sounds like when you plug in. If you plugged in a cord wrong, like if you plugged like an aux cord into the wrong outlet,
Oh, really?
that's what it sounds
Oh,
like.
oh, that's what you mean. Oh, ooh, that's a static sound.
That is awful.
I'm getting the wheel. I'm getting the wheel. Whoop. I got it.
That is disgusting.
I got it. Swinging like a monkey. Whee.
Oh, nice.
All right, where the heck do I put this? I think I put it over there on that stick.
That is like, oh, I guess that makes sense.
That's what I'm guessing. There's nowhere else to really put this thing.
Yeah, it has a symbol on there.
There we go. James, do the honors.
Oh, what am I? Which direction am I turning this?
I'm gonna grab a chip because I can eat it.
I'm gonna grab a chip.
I mean, you're gonna grab a chip and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think
Just imagine me grabbing a circuit board chip and eating that and be like, never let them know your next move.
okay. So that's turning that. So that's the lift is going, and then this is going. So you can either take the
you
elevator
grab
or
that?
you can grab. Yeah, you can grab either you can get on the lift, or you can get on that.
I tried. Oh,
Actually, I don't think you could make the jump to the wheel. It looks a bit far. Let's get a barrel. Barrels could probably float, right?
there's a barrel right in there in the shack over here.
Let's see. I can take. I'll see what's up this way.
Okay. Whack! Oh, my head!
Mhm.
I think I have a concussion. I think that's the correct way, James.
Mm.
I'm going the stupid way.
Alright. Your science.
So, in this game, do you guys think barrels float? Because I know barrels generally float in real life, right?
If they're empty, yeah.
Well, with this, even with stuff, they should have some buoyancy.
Depends on how dense they are, or dense. Like if what is in the barrel is lighter than water, then sure.
Who's the best physics master in this stream?
I took 2/4 of physics.
I took about 3.
I took a whopping 0.
Oh, got it. Oh, I got it. Oh.
Wait, did you manage to float over there?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Nice.
Oh, I see what you have to do, James. You have to. Oh, I'm going down. You have to climb up and you have to basically hook line all the way over here. I see how it is.
Oh, what? Oh. I keep.
You want me to teleport you?
Ah.
I actually can't stand still while I eat a chip. God dang it.
This thing wiggles too much.
I wiggle too much.
Stop moving.
By the way, Kyle, out of curiosity, because so with a little context, I know that Digis BB, Kyle on the call, has been watching like a horror movie almost every single day, right? Kyle? Oh, he left. Yeah, but he's watching.
Yeah, what? Huh?
Oh yeah, I was asking, like, you've been watching a horror movie almost every single day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been catching up, so I'd like to try to actually watch a full 31 by the end of the month.
Yeah. I was
November.
I was gonna ask, but I guess you answered that already. I was gonna ask if FNAF Five Nights at Freddy was gonna be the last horror movie you're gonna watch for the month.
Oh no, well we're watching on the 28th, so there's
Yeah.
going to be a couple days after that. But that is going to be a noteworthy one, in that we'll actually watch it in the theater, and I'll just come up with my 6-word review of the movie right then and there.
I thought it was 5-worded.
No, it's 6.
Okay. Well,
I came up with the idea based on an English class I was in, where our teacher showed us a website of like 6-word stories or memoirs that people would write. I was like, oh, if I'm going to review these movies, I don't have time to write like a multi-paragraph opinion of them, so I'll just write 6 words every time.
oh, there's James. Oh, he made it through, and he's going through the
I
window.
wonder if the barrel idea was like superfluous or not. I wonder if maybe there was another way.
Barrel idea probably is one way.
It was the only way I could think of getting to the wheel without,
I mean, if you fail, you fail. I would guess Emoto would have the most knowledge of physics. No. Emoto doesn't, but she does her research. We're floating down together.
Oh.
At least it's not what she focused on academically. I mean,
Yeah.
she might know stuff.
The most sciencey people would be me, because I did like computer science. Wow, I died. Would be Carl Fanto.
And Lissa.
Jamie.
Not physics for her necessarily, but Lissa and Jamie are both into biology.
There's a
I
lever
mean,
here.
it's still a science class. It's still a science subject, and most scientists need to do, at least with graduating with a degree, needs to do at least some general science classes for every single one.
Is that actually a requirement for any of the science majors? They have to study like the basics of every discipline. Like, I can understand biology and chemistry needing to be studied together, but I wouldn't have thought physics would fall into that as well.
Well, it depends. It depends on the degree, and also, like, I don't even know where you went, James.
I got it drowned.
Oh, I'm still floating to an island. It's more so because of GED requirements, graduation requirements. So yeah.
GUR, yes.
GUR. GED, GUR, depending on the university how they call it. Wow.
GED is general ed is what some people say, but usually
what?
My barrel capsized.
You cut off there. Oh no, Kyle, your internet.
Yeah, I stopped hearing for a second too.
Oh, dang it. Ah! Oh,
yeah,
my
I think
head.
I think it's my internet. It's my computer. My computer had to be updated earlier, so I think it's still being a little bit slow, like getting everything going.
Chris says, Jamie breaks physics. She's very in the know. She's like the unique outlaw. Oh. Hi, James.
Hi. Are we sharing a barrel?
Apparently we are. Oh, there's a lever right there.
Yeah. I don't know how I get to it without drowning.
Well, we're going
Where's
to
my
an
barrel
island.
that- This is my barrel that capsized.
Oh, wait, are you dead? No, you're still there.
Oh.
Quickly, pull over this
Oh.
direction.
No. The
I'm,
bar-
st- I'm still
the
breathing.
barrel ro-
I'm still breathing. I can't breathe. Ah, I'm dead. Ah, James.
Body slam.
You were like a WWE body slam me.
Give it another body slam.
Give it another thunderbolt. James, you just failed missing that.
I could have been up in that
Oh,
balcony, but I said.
there is a stairs right before the gate. That's why.
Mhm. I wanted to know what was down here, but so I jumped down and I realized I hadn't explored this balcony.
Aha. Uh, 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 Come on. Come on. Pull yourself together.
Oh, there's a bed, actually.
Oh, I got it. Woo. I made it up.
Wait, I can throw the bed out there. Maybe we can ride the bed.
I'll ride your bed.
See, actually, there's nothing in here. There's just a bed. Like, maybe there's something in here.
Well, good news is I made the barrels go into a different direction. By the way, Luigi and like a lot of people, this weekend was a lot of anniversaries for games. So it has been 10 years since X and Y first released, which was a global phenomenon since that was like the first generation of games to allow to release a simultaneous simultaneous release schedule. I remember that. What? Ooh, I didn't realize I found a checkpoint. And then Luigi, did you know that it was 14 years since EOS was also released in America? Also, apparently, yesterday was also the 24th anniversary that Ash and Co went to the Johto journeys in America.
Do-do-do-do-do.
There's like a lot of anniversaries this week that happened.
I got the bed out the door.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So desu ne.
Oh, this jammed on the balcony. Ah,
James, go kill yourself and so we can get over here.
no. Wait, hold on. Come on. Okay, I got the bed. I am successful.
You
It's
got
like
the
that one
bed?
game where, yes.
Oh, come on. Physics! Physics, don't fail me now!
I was like, this bed is made of wood. Maybe it'll float. It did not.
How is a bed not able to float? It's a freaking piece of wood.
I
Generally.
think it was wood. Maybe it was not wood. Maybe it was.
Was it cement? Who sleeps on cement bed?
It could have been steel. I don't know. It looked like.
Doesn't
It
steel
looked
float?
like wood.
Doesn't steel
No,
float?
steel. Well, steel would only float if it's hollow.
Oh, yeah.
And it would need to, basically there would need to be the hollow cavity would need to be positioned in such a way that water cannot flow into it.
Makes sense, yeah. Where am I going? Jump through the window. Ah, can't break the window. Yeah. Well, That door is unlocked.
Oh, Santiano, game day.
Dun, 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 dun.
Santiano.
I don't even know what song you're singing.
Santiano.
I'm more.
It's an old sailor song from the
There
American Mexican War.
There once was a man who took to sea
The
and made the mango tree. See a well man go. Soon may the well man come take this and tea and rum. Dun, 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 go.
Something da 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 da.
I don't know the lyrics to the Weller Man that well, but I like the song. I tried singing it when James, Chris, and I were playing like what, Black Wake or something like that. No, not Black Wake, but a pirate game. Raft. I think it was Raft. Yeah, Raft.
What time it is? Yeah, we'll
Let him go. Soon.
No.
I just see James like, no, no. I just see your head pop up, and I'm just like, lol. I'm the better person. Ah! Well, I killed myself.
He says smugly before dying.
Smug. I'm the better man. No, I'm not.
Words spoken by some memories before disaster.
A cat's always lands on his feet. As Puss in Boots will say.
Am I a cat?
Am I a cat? Ow.
What can I say except
You're welcome.
Stars in the sky. Oh, it's okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That song was like got into a lot of people's heads, and it was like the Let It Go of that generation.
Mm-hmm.
James, you could just lift it up with two hands.
Let it go.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. The wind's out the door. Here I stand in the light of day.
Oh god. No.
Let the storm rage on. The cold doesn't bother me anyway.
I think we can get onto the roof, so we can probably go under home. What hijinks you can get into.
What?
I wonder how far you can get from like the roof. If you can make it to the rooftops, like how far you'd be able to get.
Probably pretty far all the way to the end of the level, is what my guess is.
Oh god, help me! Grab my head. Oh, thank you.
I wasn't gonna let you die this time. I couldn't read the EOS facts since my phone had a weird
I
glitch.
must repay your kindness.
No! James!
I'm just kidding.
I'm your husband! Constantly Lauren Vi, could you repeat what you said? Oh, I said, oh, wait, did you die?
Oh no, I got hit by a barrel, ascended the abyss, and then it dropped me up here.
I see that.
Um,
Oh, wrong way. Oh. Oh. Just grabbed it wall.
Yeah, I was trying to grab the floor. I figured that would anchor me enough.
Yeah, it does. Oh.
Oh!
I'm getting concussions.
Ah! Didn't work. I'm trying to grab the ground.
So did you know that the EOS has its 14th anniversary, at least in America? Uh, I think yesterday. I believe that was yesterday. EOS randomizer. That sounds like a pain.
Normal EOS sounds like a pain.
Oh my god.
Oh no! I was trying to grab the wall and it grabbed the barrel instead. Dragged me away. Wait, why did? Oh,
Because I got up here.
mm,
James, help me.
what are we trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to pull this out.
Oh,
If I can try. There you go.
where am I taking the fire?
I'm looking upstairs really quickly because there's definitely branching paths.
Hmm.
Oh, up here. There's literally pieces of wood up here.
I did an impression of a Tuscan Raider today, and my dad's like, "Okay, Chewie." You're, I'm like, "You're close."
Speaking of Chewy, I actually saw like on Twitter how I think a couple went on like a helicopter trip into like a desert area, and they were like, "Oh, did you just burn James?"
I'm on fire.
There was like, oh, they were filming a thing that looked very hairy, and they called it Bigfoot, and I was just like, and I was like, how is that Bigfoot? And a lot of people were like immediately debunking. He's like, that's a Wookiee costume. That's Chewie.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Ah,
You gotta let it go, James.
I, I know, I can't. The fire must not go out.
Uh, Too bad I can't teleport you. So where are we
Oh,
launching? Did James spontaneous combust? Pretty much.
hmm.
I mean, PMD randomizers are difficult in general. I mean, randomizers in general can be difficult if you don't know the game well. Like, I've been interested to try a Pikmin 1 randomizer because I'm a fan of Pikmin, and I'm a veteran at Pikmin 1 in general. So, I've been wanting to try that. I saw like a video of someone discovering like some more physics and details about Pikmin 1, and I was like, I knew this from the start because I play Pikmin so many times in my life.
I didn't die. I'm still down here.
I see you, James. What the heck? It's more so depends on the dungeon game gives. That's also true. What is this? Why is this chained up barrels? Ooh, fire. I wonder if I burn in it. James, can't even lift up wood, but I am burning.
Uh, how do I get over?
At worst, I could get one of the aisle in the first dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, one of the reasons why I don't want to go after it.
How to get a foothold up here?
I don't know.
Uh,
I should start my Pokemon playthrough of Gen 6 sometime soon, because that is still one of the only generation. Oh, I saw James die.
I've never seen that gen played in full.
I've been trying to avoid spoilers for it for the most part, so I know my brother has his copy with him right now, but I also want to collect all the mainline Pokemon games at some point, and I know we don't own X, so I might consider getting a copy of X sometime soon. Because luckily enough, Gen 6 is not a copy that is super expensive to get. Plus, because like it's the first game that was released worldwide, so a lot of copies are around. A giant boat. Oh shoot, this boat can drive. James, you better get on here before this boat runs.
I'm coming.
I was gonna make it a very inappropriate joke.
I am coming as fast as I can.
You can't catch me. I'm the Daisy Princess. You're wearing like Daisy's outfit. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, James, hold that. Hold that. Hold on to that. I'm curious.
Ah! I'm stuck. I'm drowning. Get out of here. Hey,
Where are you?
it's just going back and forth.
Where are you? Are you on the wheel?
Yes. I'm underwater, but I'm not drowning.
I don't even see your body. That's the thing.
Why is the wheel just going back and forth?
Let me pull it back in reverse. I don't know. I'm trying to move it around, but you're not. It's not moving.
I think I broke. It just can't run with me on it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. See anything on that island?
I can't see anything from here, but maybe. Investigate.
Shall we pull? I'll pull it closer, James. Don't worry.
It's probably ashore, right?
Yeah, but you need to get a
Oh,
little closer.
never mind. That is just a steep drop. Just drop into nowhere.
I was gonna say I was gonna pull it closer so you can get there.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm just... Ah!
You son of a Goomba!
There you are, Skull.
Hello.
Female 5.
HTML5.
I'll say it before
Son
she
of a
says it.
Goomba!
Ah, nice. She's yelling, James.
Hi.
James,
Welcome.
no, Skull. No yelling right now. We're in quiet hours. Shh.
DSS.
Oh, that's her thing with digits.
With her it would be quiet hours in her time zone. For us it's only quiet hours at 9 p.m. during Dead Week.
That's true, yeah.
I don't see anything on the sign.
And it's October, so it wouldn't be Dead Week or Finals Week. This would be like a little bit before midterms, I guess, in like a
I'm at the
order
top. I
system.
don't see you.
Oh man. She says fudge quiet hours. Wow.
Those are some.
Dude, that sounds pretty pleasant actually, eating fudge during quiet hours. That'd be pretty nice. That would be like a champ RA who gives everybody fudge during quiet hours to like encourage them to be quiet.
I figured the easiest way back down the boat would just be to die.
Literally. Would you be that RA if you were RA and it was during Dead Week? Would you be that RA to give fudge to people?
During Dead Week, that'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I thought you were gonna suggest you be like fudge during quiet hours like every day, and I'm like, that's a lot of time or money invested in either making fudge or purchasing it, like all the time. But for Dead Week, that'd be pretty reasonable.
Yeah, no, not every single day.
But that would be like encouraging and supportive, I guess.
That would definitely. Why are you staring off at the sunset? Because I'm a captain. Don't you hear the epic music going?
I'm gonna take the princess home.
Yeah, my wife.
Hmm. Wait, where you take what? Hello? Excuse me?
We're dancing. We're dancing together.
Nope. Ah,
Wee.
wait,
Oh.
what?
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, I got teleported back up to the captain's quarters. James, are you okay? Asks Skull.
Yes, I'm very okay. I am a pretty princess. How are you? Whee!
I didn't
Oh,
kidnap her.
he got
She's.
sucked into the motor.
I
Or
did
the,
not. I did not kidnap James. I did not. Hi, Mark.
mm,
Have you seen the? Is it the room or the crow?
whee!
I know I haven't seen it either one. So
The crow.
is it called the crow or is it called the room?
I don't know. I don't know what's enough. I've heard that meme, but I never bothered to look it up.
It's from a really. It's a so bad it's good movie.
Oh, I've
Mm,
seen The Room recently, and I'm familiar with that one. What reference are you making?
I did not hit her. I did
Oh,
not.
that yeah, that's The Room. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, it's really you can find that. I just watched that recently because I've been looking up like bad movies, and you can find it on like somebody put it on archive.org. I guess that's like acceptable to
Mm-hmm.
the creator of the movie. But yeah,
Get fucked.
I,
Hmm? Internet going down again.
mm. Okay, I think we have to find like connections to the pipes. And
Oh
stuff.
God! I didn't think there was a gap there. Oh! 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 Ooh! 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 Monkey noises.
Mm,
You lost internet for a little bit, Kyle.
yeah, it's really annoying that that's happening. It's not internet; it's just my computer itself freezing occasionally or Discord freezing.
Mmm.
It's I don't know, dude. I mean, this I've had this computer for like 4 years now, this laptop, and I don't know, it's
very
necessarily
short
time to get a new
lifespan.
one, but it does have performance issues
Go get a MacBook.
occasionally, but when they do happen, they're quite annoying.
Go get a MacBook, dude.
Mm, 4 years is a pretty short amount of
Dude,
time
I'm
for
not gonna
something to have
stoop to
like.
that level, man.
4 years.
I'm just kidding. I have nothing against Apple computers. I've just never even owned one. I'm like
I.
not even familiar with Mac
Um,
OS at
Nick,
all.
how did I accomplish this? Look at my grip. What?
Like the only time I've
Oh my
ever
God.
used Apple computers at all was on campus. That's like the only time I ever used them was in college.
I say MacBooks are still good for like pretty busy work for like generally busy work and stuff like that. So they're pretty good systems in that regard.
What's
Um
the princess
it
have appeared? Because men can be princesses too, okay?
yeah, men can be princesses too. Yeah, I mainly used MacBook when I was in school too. Like if you do you remember those like very colorful uh MacBook desktops that were like as big as a what was it, like a big as a console or something like that back in when we were elementary school.
Mm,
Oh, like a Macintosh.
Macintosh, yeah, that's kind of like
Yeah.
the colorful ones, and they had like the cool balls and everything. I remember those. And then I
I don't
learned.
remember them being colorful, but I think again in elementary school is mostly Windows PCs
Oh, I had Mac.
that time too.
I had a lot of Macintosh when I was in elementary schools and stuff, and it was a fun time because like I remember getting excited to play with those. But then I later on when I got into high school, I learned that they got rid of those and got these like flat desktop ones, and I got so sad because I love. No, I legit love the colors, and I'm just like, oh my
I
god.
know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just the change of the times. I mean, the same happened to TVs too, where like, as hardware advancements improve, people were like, we don't need these bulky things that take up a lot of space. Let's just make them flat so that people can like make space for them more easily.
You know that one thing that makes me always feel old is that when they tell games and being like, I remember seeing like Twitter meme of like, hey, what we think is 10 years ago, and they show a picture of
Oh
the
God.
pixelated Gen 3 games, and then what actually is 10 years ago, Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah. The Last of Us is 10 years old now as
Oh
well,
my
and
god,
all this other stuff.
no!
Yeah, that's so crazy. Think about that.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Actually, let me look it up right now. It's like there's time has passed. It's like I realized that at that trivia panel too at PAX, where I was like, I just have such a blind. It's not like I was competing or anything. I was sitting there to watch it and enjoy it, but like I have like a huge blind spot for games made between like basically games made in the past 10 years because like you know I didn't own any game console from that 2010s generation except for 3DS, which I
Mm-hmm.
only played a handful of games on it really. But I never owned a Wii U or a PS4 or anything like that. I don't know
Oh,
anything about any Xbox console at all beyond the 360. Like I've never even like touched or played an Xbox One or Series X before.
mm.
I just don't know a lot about any games from that like era, really. So whenever they ask trivia questions about those, I'm like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about. I've never even heard of that game.
I knocked over some priceless Greek columns.
James, how could you?
I
They're,
needed
they
this.
belong to a museum, as Indiana Jones would say.
You belong to a museum.
Oh, oh. I guess. Well, I have to go. I have to go. I have to go.
Oh, the Stanley Parable is also 10 years old.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm almost got into the 5 year 5 year mark with that achievement, and I was like, yeah. I remember when they said like it was at one point they were like, oh yeah. This achievement it was just first getting available to people at some point. I remember
Is the
that.
achievement to play the game for the first time in 5 years?
Don't play it for 5 years. Like, don't ever touch it.
But wouldn't you need to load the game up again for like the achievement to activate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need, but you have to wait for the.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you have
That's
to
what I meant.
you have to
But
do.
I've probably passed that threshold myself because,
Mhm.
well, yeah, because I never streamed Stanley Parable because you did. I only streamed Beginner's Guide.
Yeah,
Barrels.
I had the Apple computers with colors on the back, so you had that when during your time, but
So Grand Theft Auto 5 is also 10 years old.
my God, I remember
But it's
when
crazy. Like I remember freshman year, like people playing that in like the dorms and being all excited about it.
it was
Dear
first announced
God.
and being like one of the greatest games coming out, kind of thing.
What game?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh man, Zelda Link Between
Mm.
Worlds, dude. Underrated, dude. Great game. Great video game.
Mm. Whenever I see
Handheld
people
Zelda games
playing,
never really get that
oh,
much appreciation, but A Link Between Worlds is like seriously like one of my favorite Zeldas.
Oh, that was the end. I didn't realize that was the end.
I think that just ended very
That was
abruptly.
abrupt.
It was abrupt.
Mhm.
That was like the Monty Python and the Holy Grail ending of a video game level.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh my god, this is
Oh
super
God.
weird to me,
No.
dude. Another game that's
Oh
10
no,
years
James is
old,
gonna.
Nick.
Oh, he body slammed me.
Body
Oh,
slam.
oh, that position was interesting.
I am I am the one who wears the pants in this relationship. Just kidding. I'm the one. As
Are you saying I'm just kidding? I don't wear pants.
I mean, I guess I'm wearing my character wearing.
In
shorts,
elementary
but-
school, yes. Then we went from iPad, then Chromebooks. You know what's funny is that, yeah, I've told the story before, but for those who don't know, my high school had like a budget, like a huge budget of,
Yeah, you went to the rich kids' high school. That's why.
yeah, like we had a huge budget of like, and this was like a huge budget only for technology, sciencey stuff, okay? And they were like, we were gonna lose the money at some point because it was expiring, and so we had to basically they had to use it on something, and so they thought it would be a good idea to give everybody, and I mean everybody in high school, their own iPad. It was one of the worst decisions ever because not only did the teachers have to adapt to kids owning an iPad and figure out how to use said stuff in their curriculum, but I'm trying to wind it up right now. In their curriculum, but the issue is that everyone started using them to get distracted and use emulations and stuff like that.
Yeah, they actually introduced iPads during at the Japanese high school where I worked. They got all the students iPads in like the last year I was there as well, and it could occasionally be useful. It would still be a lot of the stuff of kids just reading manga or like drawing with apps and stuff like that. But you just had to find a way to get them to actually use the internet productively, like do things that have assignments that involve them having to like Google search information and stuff like that, and you'd get good results out of that. But the school where I worked, the students were distracted and not paying attention all the time anyway. So the iPads were not like you know, they were distracted by that, but it's not the first time they were ever off task in class anyway.
I would not trust high schoolers with like expensive anything.
No, there was. Oh, James, grab it,
It,
grab
it
it,
was
James, grab
there,
it,
though,
James, grab it.
at the school I
Ah!
worked. It was permanently there. Like, it
Ah!
didn't come to the school or anything.
Oh.
It's like,
Also, when it comes to 2013 games, dude, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time is 10 years old
Oh
now.
my god, I remember that, and that has a
That's crazy
cliffhanger.
to me
That has a
because I never
cliffhanger
got to
ending.
play that one.
That has a cliffhanger ending, though. That's the issue.
Oh, that's crazy. Because to me, that's like Cooper 4. Like I played like the first 3 games like throughout elementary school, and then kind of like with Kingdom Hearts, there was like a huge gap before they released another one 2 generations
Wait,
later.
when does
So I
Kingdom
never
Hearts
played
3
that one.
release? Was it like 2018, 2019?
I think it was 2019 actually.
Yeah.
So 13 years after the second one.
Keep in mind, though, it's almost been 5 years since that release.
Dude, that's ridiculous, man.
All right, James, you want to move over to Escape Sim?
Ooh, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
oh, that game was depressing. It's very short. It was just like, oh.
I have yet to try it. Yeah, let's go to some Escape Sim.
I must launch this anvil.
You want to launch the anvil?
Yes. Very Acme moment. Actually, this is too heavy.
Hold on, let's lift it up together. Hold on, James, before you launch it. All right, launch it. I'll pull it back a little bit. Hey! Alright. Alright.
There you go.
Let's do some Escape Sim, since we haven't done that yet.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's 2013 games. What other 2013 games are there?
There's probably a list.
Was it also Dragon Inquisition? Or, no. Grand Theft Auto 1 Game of the Year on that one. Saints Row 4 released in 2013. Oh my god.
2013.
Pikmin 3 was...
Bioshock Infinite.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah, I remember that one coming out around that time.
Oh, Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn was released in 2013. Oh my god.
So, hey Nick, there's this one other game that came out in 2013. It's called Aliens Colonial Marines. I don't know if that game's good or bad though, because I've never played it or owned it.
Oh, maybe we should go play it.
We definitely shouldn't. I have a bad feeling about
Origins.
What?
Batman Arkham Origins.
Oh yeah, that's one of the Arkham games I'm going to be playing. Payday 2 was released in 2013. Jesus.
Mario 3D World.
Still a good game.
That's the Wii U one, yeah.
You should play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I mean, I have played it.
Wind Waker HD.
Yeah, I haven't played any version of Wind Waker, and I'm not really familiar with
Mm.
the game. I know that's one that that was the sort of game that like a lot of people disliked it at the time, but then it like
Mm.
got kind of reappraisal, and now a lot of people love it.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Wind Waker.
Oh yeah, Wind Waker.
Like, there are a lot of people who just dislike the cartoony style of it, and basically were mad because it was not Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask in the same way that Sunshine got backlash.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I got like a fun fact about Sunshine on Twitter, I believe a couple days ago too. So basically by now, I need to double check. Let me double check that. It was either by now or by the last Odyssey game. Let me quickly check before I say this fun fact. I know I sent it to... here we go. So, Super Mario Bros. Gave this fun fact. Yeah. So with the new Super Mario Brothers Wonder coming out coming out on October 20th, 2023.
That game's out in a week.
Yep, it's coming out in a week.
I didn't, because like I don't follow any gaming news stuff, so I have no idea when stuff's out.
It is actually super fun and creative. I would highly recommend people to try it. I think it's fun, and the new voice actor has been confirmed for Mario. I'll go into details on that in a bit, but yeah. So
is it like local multiplayer, or wait, is that a?
Yes and no for online. It has online, but it's not as online as you think it is.
I said local, like in the sense that we could play the game together.
Yeah,
like,
no,
in person.
Yeah, we can play it local. I'm getting it on the pre-order. So, but yeah. So here's the fun fact by Super Mario Bros. So pretty much with the release of Mario Wonder coming out on October 20th, now that's the latest Mario game. As of right now, Mario Sunshine is now in the pinnacle middle of all Mario games that were released ever since the very first appearance of Mario, which was Donkey Kong, back in July 9th, 1981.
That's weird.
But no,
That's really weird to think about.
But here's the other fun fact that makes you feel even older. Mario Sunshine, as of right now, is closer in days, is closer to the first release of Donkey Kong back in 1981 than it is to Mario Wonder. It is 7,719 days away from Donkey Kong, and for Mario Wonder, it is 7,726 days. So
that's weird, dude. What happened to us?
Yeah, so yeah, no, Mario Sunshine is now in the pinnacle middle point of all Mario games.
It's weird to think about, but it's like when you really think about it, video games are such like a young entertainment medium. Like really, like video games as like especially like home video games with consoles that people own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's all like the early arcade games and computer stuff, but it's like the industry sort of relaunched in the mid 80s. Like, it's really only a couple years before we were born. So like,
yep,
the medium has not been around for very long at all.
Pretty much as you think about it, like,
and
not
like
as
for most of
movies and
like,
stuff like that.
It's like most of the history of the medium of video games has been since we were born. So
pretty much. But yeah, I did play Keep Talking No One Explodes Skull on stream once with Sean. I think it's fun, but I haven't had anyone who wants to play more of the game. I still think it's fun. I don't know if I would overall stream it still, just because it's like it'd be mainly me showing only one vision for the most part, outside of just like the game and everything. So yeah, it's a bit weird of a game to stream, but I have tried it and I do genuinely